worried about Facebook. It's not showing me live. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, I think we might have an issue on the YouTube again this week. Well, it's showing it's live, but it's not showing me that I'm live. Okay, let me go back. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to see. I know there's a little bit of a delay, so it might be... Yes, okay, I am on there. Whew, that had me worried. Hey, Mary. Mary, if you can hear and see me, please let me know. I'm going to jump to Facebook really quick, you guys. I can't log in before I go live on Facebook because it doesn't take me to my page. So I like to wait and do that after I've hit the live. And hopefully everything's going to be working over there as it should be. Let me click on that and see. Okay, I'm not finding the video on Facebook. Can somebody please let me know if I'm live on Facebook? Because it says I'm not. I don't see it anywhere. It's just showing it as an event, but not that I've gone live. Oh my gosh, it's always something, you guys. Okay, I see it on Facebook, or I'm sorry, on YouTube, but not on Facebook. And I'm on my page, so if somebody could please... Thanks, Janet. Hey, Kathy. Kathy and Kathy. Would somebody please jump on Facebook and let me know, because I'm not seeing the video anywhere on Facebook. I just want to know if I'm live on Facebook. I would really appreciate it. And I'm going to get started while I wait, because I don't think it went live on Facebook. And I don't know why. I was telling the girls at my local card class, the last time it didn't go live on Facebook, or I'm sorry, YouTube, I just went early, just a couple of minutes live. Let me see. Let me see if I hit that, if that will do anything. I don't think it will, but that shouldn't have anything to do with it. You should go live when you say you're going to go live. So I'm not sure. I'm just trying to look to see if there's anything I can fix really quickly. I mean, I do it the same way every week, and I'm not sure why. So I am not sure, you guys. I'm just going to go back really quick to my page. I don't think it's live. But yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. So we will just get started. If you're new, my name is Bobby. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the U.S. and I go live every Wednesday at noon with an online class. And then at the end, I'll share with you how you can receive 6 free make and take packets in the mail so you can recreate today's projects. And if I am not on, yeah, okay, thanks, Kathy. I will share this to Facebook after it's downloaded. It might be tonight, later, when I get home from work. But if I can get it downloaded quickly enough before I leave today, I will share it over on Facebook. So those of you that like to watch on Facebook can watch it. And if you're watching and it doesn't say live in the corner on YouTube, it means you're watching the recording. I would greatly appreciate it if you would share the video, leave me a comment, let me know what you think of today's projects. And I am going to jump right in, guys. Okay, hold on a second. It's saying a destination could not be started. Click here for details. Okay. And on Facebook, it said there was an error starting. Let me see. I don't know if I can copy. It's telling me to copy this URL. So let me just jump really quickly and see if I copy and paste it. If that will make me go live on my Facebook. I've never seen that. It didn't give me that before when the YouTube didn't work the last time. Okay, there is a link there. And I just clicked it, but it's just taking me back. Okay, we'll check into that later, guys. I'm not going to waste any more time on it. So there is the host code. It is the same as last week. If you want to purchase the make and takes. So the date still says July 21st through the 27th. It's still good this week. I didn't change the host code. I'm trying not to change a lot of the host codes. And then really quickly, if you're new and you're looking for a demonstrator, if you currently don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator, and I like to reward people for shopping with me. So I do have this on my blog, and it's called Bobby Bucks. And every time you shop with me, if you track your order at the top, then you get to fill it out at the bottom once you have that full, and you tell me what you want to order. You get it free. It's $40, and you just tell me what it is you want, and I place the order with Stampin' Up! And have it sent directly to you. And you can't combine these, like if you shop today and you get the make and take packets, you can't double dip like that. So this has to just be like a straight order. Okay, and then also if you sign up for my newsletter, once you sign up, you will get a free PDF just for signing up. And then every week, I try to send them out on Sunday, but if I miss, I do it in the middle of the week. So every week then I send another free PDF. I'm part of a global, Sweethearts Global tutorial, and there's about almost 20 of us that participate in this every month. So that is 20 ideas worth of different cards that I can send you guys. And so I'll share here really quickly the make and takes. If you spend $35 before tax and shipping and handling by midnight on August 3rd, you'll earn the 6 free make and take packets plus the PDFs. If you spend $50 before tax and shipping by midnight on August 3rd, you earn the 6 make and take packets, the PDFs, and the whole global tutorial bundle. So that would be however many are in it for August, and then an embellishment. And if you spend $100 before tax and shipping, I send you all that, and then a special gift from me to say thank you. And then this is the host code. Like I just said, I didn't change it from last week. And then we will get started really quickly. Okay, took my phone just a minute. I switched. You guys might, I don't know if you noticed the background is different. I rearranged my room. It was driving me nuts. And after I got done with the retreat, I decided to move it back the way I originally had it, just because it helps me. I thought I was going to sit more when I was doing my, my designing and stuff. And I find I'm always up getting dyes, getting ink, getting this, getting that. And so I wasn't sitting, and then I was finding I was standing longer when I was doing the PDFs and working on paperwork like that. So I just rearranged my room. That's why it's a little bit of a different view. So I'm just going to share with you guys really quick before I put anything up. Let me grab the make and take packet. That will make more sense that way. I feel like you guys can't see when I do that because the everything's in the way. So I thought I would try it this way this week, and let's see if that works out better. So this piece of Pretty in Pink is 4 1/4 by 11, and then I just scored it in half at 5 1/2. And then I'll send you another piece, if I can pick it up, of Pretty in Pink that is 4 by 5 1/4. And then the piece of Petunia Pop is 1 1/4 by 5. And then my DSP is too long. I didn't cut it. I can see that right now. It is supposed to be 3 by 4 1/2. So I'll have to cut that down really quickly. And that is it for those measurements for this card. And then I'll show you the card really quick. And I said that was 4 1/2, right? Let me run really quickly and cut this down, you guys. Sorry about that. I've been down here for the longest time waiting to start the video and could have done that, but I didn't take everything out. And then I'm also going to send you the circle that you'll need. I used the deckled circle dies. Let me grab those really quick. They should be on here. So this is the deckled circle dies. So that is where the circle came from. This is for my stamping. And then I used the Unbounded Beauty, I think is what these are called, Unbounded Love dies, to die cut out the 2 labels for the sentiment. So I used that one to cut out the Petunia Pop and that one to cut out the basic white. And then the DSP is the Full of Life 6x6 Designer Series paper. And the cute little bundle that I'm using today is the Hearts and Hugs. You get 10 photopolymer stamps. And then the Hearts and Hugs dies, you get 12 different dies. And these just are adorable dies, you guys. I just love them. I feel like I have so much more room over here too. So I'm going to use for my coloring the light and dark Stampin' blends for Pretty in Pink. And then I'm using the light and dark Copper Clay, Jan and Barb. And I used this, I don't know if they're both on here. Here, I got to fix the comments too so I can see. I thought I seen one of them. Okay. Hey, Patricia. Okay. Yeah, they're both on here. They were at my local card class over the weekend. And this is what we made. Let me just kind of set this up. And I'm also going to use the In Color Shimmer Dots and the Petunia Pop ribbon. Let me grab my stamps I'm going to need, and then I'll just move my tray out of the way. So the first thing I want to do is I am going to take my dark, and I think this one's it because I see my ink all over the edge of it, and we're just going to flick some ink. I'm basically doing the outside because the middle, I just wanted a cute little background. And you can clean, I can use a diaper wipe to clean that off. Actually, I have one if I can. Oh, I don't know what happened to it. Oh, I threw it away because I cleaned something else with it. So then we're just going to take this piece of Petunia Pop. And we're just going to put it on here. Straight like that, and then we'll use the seal again, and then we're just gonna churn this one kind of crazy like that, and then we're gonna take the ribbon and just wrap it around the bottom, and I'll send you everything you need including the ribbon to make this card. I'm gonna pull just a little bit more because I think the bow, I want to make sure I'm going to have enough to make my bow. Don't want to pull it too tight because we don't want our paper to be pulling. Okay, let's do that. And let me find my scissors. I just now all of a sudden I feel like I'm just totally lost over here. Like, where is everything? And I set everything out so I would be nicely organized. So we'll see how that goes. Now we got to fix the crazy bow because it's not very pretty. There we go. And if you hear a bunch of dogs start barking, my husband's gone. He'll probably be home before I get done. So the dogs will probably go nuts when he comes home. Just so you know. Okay, so we'll put that on there, and then I popped it up with dimensionals. So I'm just going to put some dimensionals on the back. I am finally done with the retreat, guys. It went in the mail. Everything was mailed out. I have the pictures and the videos if you guys are interested on my blog, and you can see what everybody got for their pillow gifts, what they made, all that kind of stuff. We made a super cute, if I knew where it was, oh, you know what, it's right beside me. If we have time, I'll show you some of the things that I have right here beside me, where I'm still, that's why I was cleaning my room up from the aftermath. And then we're just going to put this circle down just with seal. We're not going to pop it up because we're going to pop the little critters up, so we don't want too much that's popped up. So let's just move that there. And then I'm gonna move these over here. We'll grab our pad. I don't want to lose the little hearts. And let's go ahead and stamp. And we're just going to use Memento for the sentiment. And we're just going to ink that up and then just stamp that right in the center. Just like that. I can't pick anything up. And then we're going to do the same thing with the little critters. We're just going to use Memento and stamp that. Now I got to figure out where I'm going to keep dirty stamps at until I'm ready to clean them. So I'm just going to look at my image to remind myself what I did. I think I'm going to start with my dark. And I like to, like all this kind of stuff right here, I just kind of go over it with the dark. And the PDFs will be on my blog, but it will be tomorrow before I can get them loaded, you guys. It has been crazy. I'm designing my projects for my monthly card club. And if you're interested in that, it's $43 a month. And you can join or cancel anytime. And right now I'm using I believe it's called the Sophisticated Sled, is what we're going to use for August. And then I'm just trying not to color where I left white. So I want to keep looking at my picture just to make sure. So I like to go over all that in dark. I'm just going to go over it again to make it just a little bit darker. I'm not going to get too fancy because we're short on time. Or not short on time, but we got to get done on time. And then I'm going to use the bigger end of the blends to just color in, since it's such a large area. Which part did I leave white? The eyes, so the mouth down here. We can color. I should have colored that with the smaller tip. It'll be okay though. And then I have used this stamp set a lot. It's just so cute. And I was telling the girls at the local card class that this would be, I felt like I was designing for Valentine's Day when I was designing these cards. This would be a cute one for Valentine's Day, in my opinion. And you got all the cute little birthday sentiments. All of a sudden, my nose is running, you guys. I forgot to do that right there in dark, but it'll be okay. It'll all work out in the end. And I'm going to switch it because I want to do this little area down here, and I want to make sure I'm not going to go out of the lines. Yeah, I am not too sure what happened and why we didn't go live on Facebook today. It's like it's hit or miss with what it lets me go live on. And it's set up the same way every week. So that's what blows my mind and makes me not understand what the issue is. Okay, I have my die cutting machine. I'm going to move those. And I'm going to grab my die cutting machine. And all of a sudden it looks like it might storm outside. Don't know if it's supposed to storm or not today. I haven't watched any weather. Okay, let me find. And there is a lot of dies in this, you guys, that we didn't even use. Like we didn't use these hearts, the flower, and then I've used the little mouse before, so I didn't want to use that again. And let me see if I got my tape. This is a new one. Hopefully I can find the start of it. If I can't, I'll have to grab. There it is, but I don't know if I can get it. There we go. Okay. It's about time I change out my plates, I think. They're looking kind of rough. I was just looking at that before I started. Move this back over here. Grab my little image. That tape, you guys, is really good tape if you are worried about your dies moving. And mine tend to want to do that. So let's pop this guy up. And Jan and Barb were telling me about a plate that you can get on scrapbook.com. And I checked it out, but I didn't order it yet because there's something else I wanted to order. And it is not available yet. So I thought, well, I'm just going to wait to save on the shipping until the other things become available. So we'll put that there. We're going to layer the sentiment. I'm trying to see if I popped. I did. So I thought I used adhesive, but I must not have. So we'll pop the sentiment up. I probably could have used big dimensionals on the back of that. Okay, let's put that down. And let me get this card done, and then I'll see if anybody has commented. Janet, I do too. I told my husband when I got home on Saturday, Janet said she loves our little get-togethers, and I told him everybody that comes to my card class. Now, the secret to this, you guys, is I put 1 or 2 dimensionals at the top, because I found if I put them in the middle over top of that ribbon, even though that ribbon wasn't thick, it was like it bounced and it wouldn't lay flat. So I took it off. Shoot, my backing came off. I took it off and set it up kind of like that. So the ribbon wasn't so much on it, or it wasn't so much on the ribbon. And that helped it lay a lot better. And then I'm going to flip these over. But I told my husband, I just love it meeting with you guys. Oh, come on. My hands were dry before I started, and I put lotion on. And I'm kind of wondering, was that my downfall? Was trying to put on lotion. So I'm just going to use mini glue dots. You could use the liquid Tombow. I'm trying to see where my dots start. But what I did was I just kind of folded them over. And you guys, I have to tell you, if there is any tool in my craft room that would be my #1 tool, it would be this pick tool. It is like having an additional hand, I personally think. Like, I love my pick tool. I have 2 of them, and I'm honestly thinking about ordering another one, because I have one over here where I do my weekly lives, and then I have one where I do my designing, and then I am always looking for one by where I do my die cutting when I need to poke things out. And so I'm always stealing from one of these. So I thought, you know what? I think I'm going to order another one and just put it right there at my die cutting station. So I'm not always having to look and move them. I like to be organized, you guys. I like to be organized. And then let's grab the shimmer dots. Barb said she loves the Magic Mat. That's what it's called, you guys. Yeah, Janet, for some reason, it's not going on Facebook today. I don't know why. I'm just trying to see if anybody else... I'm trying to keep an eye on the weather because it's kind of getting dark, you guys. I don't know where that came from. So I'm going to use the Petunia Pop, I think. Let me see. Yeah, it's the darker ones down here. You could use whatever color blends with that. Oh, and I grabbed one of the pink ones. I want this one down here. I'm just trying to see where I put him at on my original. And it looks like I only put 2, but let's grab a big one and we'll put it somewhere too. We'll put one down here on the DSP like that. Okay, guys, that is card #1. And like I said, I will send you everything you need to make the cardstock, the ribbon, the labels. You're going to get everything. Let me move that there. I'm trying to keep organized as I go. Okay, let me grab the card packet, and then I'll tell you the measurements again, just so that way you guys, I feel like you can see them more clearly if there's not anything setting on my mat. So our card base is Smoky Slate, and it again is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I embossed, and I will emboss it for you, this piece of Petal Pink, and I used the Dotted Circles embossing folder, and that will come already embossed for you. I used the gorgeous Country Woods. I love this DSP. I probably have 4 packs of that alone. We used this in the retreat. I love this DSP. It is so pretty. So that piece is 4 by 1.5. And then let's see. I think that's it. I think that's it, guys. And then I'll send you the 2 labels. I used the let me grab the tray now so it will make more sense. I'm just going to take everything off and grab my stamps. And then I'll tell you everything else that I did. Okay, we're going to use these Basic Gray and Smoky Slate Pearls. Here is the super cute card. So this is a card that opens like that. So I used also on this one, and I thought I had them over here, but maybe I didn't bring them. It's and they're too far to go get, but it's the Hearts and Hugs that die cut out. It's the 3D hybrid embossing folder. So it die cuts out these hearts, and I love that embossing folder. I use it a lot. And then these strips is just from the stamp set. So it's this die right here, which actually I think maybe, no it is. Okay, I thought I was losing my mind there for a minute. So I just cut out 2 of those. And then what I did here was I just trimmed it. I just trimmed it with my scissors to make it fit what I needed. And then I'll send you a piece of basic white for your stamping. So let's go ahead and I'll get the measurements off. I'm doing that, and you guys can take a screenshot or go over to my blog tomorrow and I'll have all the measurements there for you. The PDF, you can download it. It's free. I put that on my blog every week for you guys to download. And then we're going to put the embossed Petal Pink layer down. And we'll just put it kind of like that. And then we'll put this strip of Designer Series paper down. We're just going to put it a little bit like that. And then we'll put the hearts on here in a minute. Let's get to stamping. And again, I'm just going to use Memento. And we'll do the big image. And just stamp that. And I do have to tell you guys that we're at my local card class on Saturday. Boy, oh boy, I didn't notice until today how bad I put my my little stamp images on the rubber stamps. I was like, oh my gosh, I better get in a better light. And that is exactly what it was. I'm going to stamp this one more to the right side because this is the one that we're going to cut off here in a minute. But I kept noticing that the light wasn't very good where I was doing it, but I really thought I was doing a much better job than that, I got to tell you. So I apologize for that if you guys had a hard time stamping with those stamps on Saturday. That was not my intention at all. Okay, so for this guy, we're going to use dark and light Petal Pink in my light and dark Smoky Slate. And I'm going to use the dark. Uh-oh, she said, a lady that is local, Jan is local, she said it's getting nasty. I better talk faster. So I'm going to use the dark. You guys let me know. I guess I got to look at the computer, though, if you guys are telling me that it's getting bad. Okay, I'm just going to look and see what I colored. Pink, and then everything else. And I'm just using the dark Petal Pink for that. And then just like before, I'm going to go in with the dark Smoky Slate and make these outlines. You guys, demonstrators can order from the new mini holiday catalog a week from yesterday. So on Tuesday. And I am so excited. I am really, last year I missed out because I wasn't, oh, here, I want to do this too. I want to color this in dark. Last year I wasn't doing Stampin' Up, so I didn't do any fall cards or make anything during the holiday season. Well, I did make stuff, but it wasn't for Stampin' Up. It was for craft fairs that I did, and I was doing more like religious things for that. But anyway, fall is my favorite time to make cards. I love to make cards at Christmas and in the fall. And so I am really, really ready to get my hands on that catalog stuff. And I am going to do a fall retreat. I was calling it a winter retreat, but it's more going to be in the fall because when I offer it, it will be in the fall. So that way you guys can get your ideas and Christmas cards. It will be Christmas. There might be some fall things in there I haven't decided yet, but it is going to be more geared towards the Christmas holiday season. But I'm going to call it my fall retreat just because that is when I'm offering it. And then winter, I'll probably do another one. And we'll make it be, I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see what I can get my hands on with Stampin' Up. So I'm just coloring this whole thing with my light smoky slate Stampin' blends. I think I need to replenish a couple of my blends too. I was using some over the weekend and some of the tips I had worn out. Okay, we are almost done, guys. Let me get this little area here colored. I don't know if you guys like to color, but I love to color when I was little. And our Stampin' Blends makes it so easy. Okay. And if you want to shop, you can get all of the supplies that I'm using in my online store. Everything is always linked, you guys. And then I also link the host code so that if you shop with me and you click on the link, it should automatically add the host code to your order for you. So you don't even have to worry about that. And I always make sure that I put that on there, that you can just click the link and it will add the host code for you. And I just want to thank too everybody that has been ordering from me. It means a lot to me and I appreciate it very, very much. You guys have been keeping me busy mailing out these, make and take packets. Hold on a minute. For the last couple of weeks. And that makes me very happy because that's why I do this. Share it, give you guys ideas, and hopefully you'll want to make the same thing. Okay, let's grab this. We're going to pop him up with our dimensionals. Take a peek outside. It looks like everything's still there. My husband's not home to come tell me if anything starts blowing away. Okay, let's see what Jan says. She said, radar is showing it has settled down. Think it's, okay, good. She said she thinks it's going to miss us. Thanks for the update, Jan. I appreciate that. And so this, I'm just going to overlap it just a little bit like that. And then these, just decide, because each side really comes out nicely embossed. So just decide which side you want to use. And I'm just going to pop maybe 2 dimensionals. Now when I did these lives, I usually had my little mini trimmer sitting here really close. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh, you guys. And now I don't, so I'm going to have to freehand when I cut that. And I'm not a very straight cutter. My larger dimensionals would probably fit on this. But I've already started with these, so I'm not going to stop. And if you're on here and you're part of my local card club, your PDFs and videos were in the mail today. Or I'm sorry, email today. I sent them out via email. Your packets went out on Monday. Okay, that was much better than my original when I did it. I had to actually put it in my paper trimmer to fix it because that's how bad of a cut I did on the one I designed. Pitiful, I tell ya. Put one there. And we'll just put the other one right below it. These cards are super easy and quick today, and that's what I like. Super easy and quick. And then just put this one under it. Get that dimensional that is refusing to leave. Well, he just keeps coming back. I'm going to go ahead and take all the backings off so I have them ready to go. Yeah, I might try to contact over the weekend if I can get a hold of anybody, the people that I use my software, because that's kind of an aggravation to have it not work. And I just now realized my head's getting in the camera, so I will have to watch that, you guys. I'm so sorry about that if my head has been in the way. This is the new setup. Let me see if I can... I don't want to make anybody dizzy, but let me see if I can... No, you guys can't see. I shouldn't have messed with it. Okay, I will just try to stand back. Sorry about that, guys. I really hope my head hasn't been in the way 90% of the time. That happened when I very first started going live again and had this set up. And when I watched back one of the videos, I was like, oh, geez, oh, peas. My head is in 90% of the frames and people can't see what I'm even doing. So you could use either the light or the dark on these pearls. It doesn't really matter. Both would blend and look nice. And this one we'll just put right there. And you could put more around there if you wanted to. But that's how I did the original. So this one, again, you'll receive everything you need. I'll send you the pearls. The hearts will already be cut and embossed. And so will your petal pink. And I'll send you the cardstock for your stamping. And then let me grab, this is such a cute little card. I love this card. So this is the next card we're going to make. I'll show you the measurements really quick on this one. So it's Summer Splash. Let me get my packet out. So this one sounds like my husband's home. I just heard him. So Summer Splash, and this one's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I will send you a piece of, if I can pick it up, Peach Pie that is 4 by 5 1/4. And then the Unbounded Beauty DSP is 3 by 3 1/4. And then I'll send you 2 pieces of the Unbounded Beauty that are 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. I'll send you a piece for your stamping. And then for this piece, I cut out, I used the, let me grab them really quick and I'll show you. I used the Unbounded Beauty 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. And these are the perennial postage dies. So that's what I used for that right there that we're going to pop him up on. Let me just grab everything off my tray. And then my stamps. So we're going to use Summer Splash, the Summer Splash ribbon. And then I'm going to die cut out the hearts. I haven't already done that ahead of time. And then I'm going to use the dark and light pecan pie. And I'm just going to close the door really quick. I just heard my husband take the puppies out, and hopefully they don't start barking because sometimes they can really go nuts when they're outside. So I'm hoping that they behave themselves. I honestly can't believe he's taken them out. I don't know if that's what he's doing. Because if it's starting to storm, that's not the wisest thing to do. Okay, popped that piece up. Poop. Okay, so we can still pop it up. Let me grab that, and then that will make that possible. Oops, I could not pick up anything. Let's put adhesive on the back of this piece. And we're just going to put it, just leave a tiny border like that. And then we're going to put adhesive on the back of these 2 pieces. I originally thought I was going to use that piece and I ended up changing my mind. And then I'm just going to look at this piece up here and try to get that piece as lined up as I can. And then the same thing down here, I'm just going to line it up at the bottom. Our ribbon's going to hide, so if you have more of a gap than what you wanted, it's not going to matter. Highly suggest you guys order the silicone mat if you don't have it, because did you just see what I did? I messed up, and I used that, and it saved the day. So let's grab dimensionals, and we'll put on the back. We're going to be done super early today, you guys, I have a feeling. And then we're going to grab the ribbon. I need to set this card up over here so I can look at it. Grab our ribbon. And it's probably going to want to stick because I have adhesive on the back and I don't need that much. So let's kind of adjust that. And then we're just going to tie it off to one side. Kind of like we did on that first one. Just tie it, grab my scissors, the right scissors. Don't want to use paper scissors because my paper scissors are really rough and will hardly cut any of my ribbon. I'm just going to fix this one because it's a little bit frayed. And then, did I pop the dimensionals off the backings? I did not. Okay. And then you can, he does have them outside. I can hear them. I hope the one will go nuts when he is playing and he is trying to aggravate. Rowdy is the little aggravate. And when he tries to aggravate Scooter, he can get really loud with his barking. Can you guys hear him? I really wish my husband would go inside. I'm going to tell him next time I'm doing a Facebook Live, don't take the dogs outside. Okay, so we'll just put that down. And then we'll stamp our little image. I'm going to grab these so I can die cut out those hearts. I know you guys can hear him. Because I can hear him. I'm sorry about that. My husband is just not thinking. Now on this piece, oops, I should have stamped, but I can still stamp it. Right here at the bottom. My husband threw me off my game bringing those dogs down here. So we're going to stamp the sentiment down there at the bottom. Put these over here so I can clean them when I'm done. Move this out of the way. We're going to color this guy. Move those Stampin' Blends before I grab the wrong one. So again, I'm going to start with the dark. I'm going to color his little nose. And I think I colored his little paws. And I'm trying to see if my head's in the way, you guys. I'm sorry because I'm so far back. If I go out of the lines, don't judge me, people. Okay. Yeah, he gets quite carried away. Scooter went yesterday for a trim at the groomers, and Rowdy didn't need to go because we got a little bit upset. We had them groomed right before we went to Florida, and we didn't want very much cut off of Rowdy, and he came back basically shaved. Like, he looked like he had mange or something, and like they just had to cut him that bad, and oh, we were mad. We weren't very happy, and we've gone to the same person for several years with our other dogs, and so we made the decision that we were going to find another groomer. So we went to a place that we'd went to several years ago. And Scooter was the only one that needed to go yesterday. And Rowdy was just lost to death. We adopted, or didn't adopt them, but we got them both on the same day. So that's all they have ever known is each other. Okay. These little critters, you guys, are so cute. So cute. Okay. Let's grab the die cutting machine. I don't know why I have the sniffles all of a sudden. Grab the little die. Yeah, I have some of these PDFs already done, you guys, so it won't take me too long once I get them finished to get them on my blog. So just check back tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. I'm going to work on them tonight, so it could be late tonight. I'm trying to get the little hearts off there. It could be late tonight, but it will be tomorrow for sure. That it will be, the free PDF will be on my blog. Okay, there we go. That's another good thing that Take Your Pick tool is for. When I can't get dies off that tape, I use my, you just got to be careful you don't want to stab yourself. But everybody's saying they don't hear the dogs. Good, because I did. They were right outside my window and I could hear them. So I'm glad you guys didn't. Because I know that can be annoying. You're not tuning in to watch or listen to dogs bark, right? Okay. And you guys, I am ready for Christmas. So I really think... Do you guys want Christmas cards, or do you want me to not start on Christmas so early for next week? Tell me what you want, because I'm afraid you guys might get a lot of Christmas cards from me. Because that's what I'm in the mood to make right now. We can get an early head start on Christmas. Especially when I'm going to get all those new goodies next week in the mail. I'm going to want to start playing with them. Okay, let's... Oh, don't roll off there. Grab our card back. We're going to put him on that label using dimensionals. I'm just going to use 3. I hope I have time at the end. I really want to show you guys some of the things. I don't have everything, I don't think, over here. But make sure you go to my blog and watch the videos for the retreat, you guys. It'll give you an idea if you've ever been curious about my retreats, what everybody gets or that kind of thing, or you just want to see. I have them all posted and you can check them out. And I'm just folding that again. And then we're just going to put these little hearts in his hands. So I'm just picking them up and then I just kind of like fold it over. Put it on the back where I want it. And I didn't kind of want them all like the same level and all that kind of stuff. I'm just like mismatching them on there and then alternating each one. So let's turn this one like that, and then the last one we'll do like this and turn it. Let's turn it the opposite way from that one. I still want his hand to be seen kind of like that. And then we're going to go back to the shimmer dots that we used on the first card. And we're going to use the dark again. And let's see, I'm going to put one here. Looks like all I have left is big ones on that one, so we'll start this new one. And we'll put one here. And then another big one we'll put up here. I like me some gems and I like me some bows, you guys. Okay, guys, that is it. So this is what I'll send you if you shop with me this week. Kathy is saying Christmas cards in 3D. So I'll send you enough supplies so you'll make 2 of each of these cards. Just make sure you use the host code. I noticed last week, and I did make a post about that, you guys. That is, when you guys use that host code, that is what helps me replenish the stuff that I use in my supplies, like my card stock. So that's how I can send the free make and take packets. Let me grab a few of the things that they made. I wanted to show you guys the mini album, and I don't see where I put it. And I know I put it in a safe place because I didn't want it to get damaged. And I really... Let me move stuff, because it might still be right here where I'm thinking it was. Let me see if I can find... That's where I... Okay, it's not here. Shoot. I really wanted to show you guys that mini album. And I cleaned my room, and now I can't find it. I'm looking around to see if I can see it laying somewhere, and I don't see it anywhere. Let me look, because I have a couple of different piles going. I can't believe I didn't put it with everything. Oh, here it is. I put it in. I'll show you just really, really quickly. And I do have to tell you guys that took my retreat, I found another pillow gift that I forgot to put in there. I wasn't going to make any boxes or anything like that, but it's so fragile that I knew they would probably all get broke anyway, so I can't send them now because I don't have the big box to protect them. But in the future, if you sign up for my retreat and I remember, I will make sure that I put them in there with a little note that says this was from the summer retreat. This was my favorite thing that I bought for the pillow gift when we were there. And it says, friends are like seashells we collect along the way, Panama City Beach, Florida. And then I filled it with actual sand that I collected myself and seashells. And then I made this cute little holder to go in, and everybody got the little PDF. And then this was another little thing. I hate to open it, but it has a magnet on it. And I've put the magnets and everything away, but that was one of the 3D projects. And then I'll show you the mini album really quick. I am so super proud of this. So this is the mini album that we made, and everybody received the instructions on how to put it together. Oh, you're so welcome, Kathy. Thank you. But this is a 3D album. This is like a double page layout. This is a page, and then this one has like a pocket here. And then it also has a pocket right here where you can put stuff. And then this one has a double pocket, and you can put DSP. I just didn't finish decorating mine. And all the pages are the same, so it'll just repeat after this page. You're just going to go back to the double layout, and then the layout with the double pocket. So again, this has got a pocket, that's got a pocket, and then double pocket, and then that last page again. But and then it ends with the double layout. But I was super proud of this one. I don't have all of my pictures developed. And then if they added on, this was the Beach Days add-on project. So if they added that on, those were the cards they made for the beach day. That's why I couldn't find my mini album. It was I got this cute little bag while I was in Florida, and it helped me keep all the cards separated and organized. And then they could also add on friendly fins. So these were the cards that we made in that class. And then the Seaside Wishes was like the main focus bundle that we used. And I'll share with you on this one, they actually made 6 cards. So there is one of the cards, and another card. There's a card. I just love this. I love anything beachy. Okay, guys, that is it. If you want to place an order by midnight on Saturday, August 3rd, I will send you everything you need to make those 6 make and take packets that the cards that I just shared with you. Let me get back on the screen. Okay, guys, that is it. Let me know. Leave a comment. Kathy's the only one that's commented that she wants Christmas cards. Let me know what you guys want for next week, and I will try to oblige you guys. Thanks so much for joining today. I appreciate you guys for taking the time out of your day to watch, and I will see you next Wednesday at noon Eastern Standard. Bye, guys.